Hey, good Friday morning, everyone. Let's do a video blog for a change today. We've got some interesting weather to talk about as we get into the upcoming weekend. Today is not terribly interesting, but still not bad for March 18th across the valley. We're off to a crystal clear start this morning, hardly a cloud in the sky. It is a little chillier. It dropped down to 34, 35 degrees in most spots overnight. We'll climb back today into the lower 50s. We do have a cold front heading our way. This front is a slow mover, though. It's going to take until this evening before it arrives. So we'll get a chance to warm up today. Lower 50s. There'll be a gusty breeze again this afternoon. Not as strong as the last couple of days, but we could still see a gust 35, maybe even 40 before the afternoon is through. And maybe there's a late day sprinkle as our front pushes in, but I really don't think that's a big deal. Let's talk about the weekend. It's going to be a much different weekend because it will be cooler this weekend. We've got a more typical March air mass coming in for Saturday, and I think Saturday is a pretty uneventful day. But as we get into Saturday night, a low pressure system is going to start taking shape off to our south. We'll be on the northern fringes of the moisture, and I do think that snow will break out Saturday night. Now, is this a big deal? No, I don't think it is a big deal. I don't think this is going to be enough to cause all sorts of problems, but could things get a little bit slick for a time Saturday night, first thing Sunday morning? Yeah, I think that's a possibility. Here's Saturday night's map with our main low pushing off the eastern seaboard, but kind of a inverted trough coming back across the central Appalachians, sparking some light snow across eastern Ohio and western PA. This snow will then taper off during the day Sunday pretty quickly in the morning. So as I've been saying for the last 24 hours, if we have problems on the roads, it's probably first thing Sunday morning. Rest of the day, not expecting a whole lot of issues. It will be a chilly day, though. We'll struggle to get out of the mid-30s, maybe upper 30s on Sunday. How much snow are we talking about? Well, here's the latest modeling. Last night's run of the European, which is the purple line, and the NAM model down here at the bottom, kind of the orange line, they kind of backed off. Generally less than an inch now, while the RPM model kind of ramped things up to an inch or so. GFS kind of in that zone as well. Our forecast we went out with last night was for an inch or two, and I still think that's generally fine. More places will get an inch rather than 2 inches, I think, but an inch, possibly two, Saturday night, heading into Sunday morning. As far as the odds go, here's a look at the odds on the European ensemble of more than an inch, or an inch or more, I should say. And we're kind of in this zone right here. We're right around 50-60% chance of more than an inch. The odds of more than 3 inches are quite a bit lower, though. Let me move my browser over. Here are the odds of more than 3. You can see the odds go way down to between 0 and 10%. So I don't think hardly anyone's going to get 3 or more out of this. I think for our viewing area, an inch to possibly 2 should about do it. It's going to stay cold into Monday and then warm up during the middle of next week. All right, I've got you covered tonight on 21 News at 6 and 11, and Candace is in for Jess this morning. She'll be bringing you updates throughout the rest of the morning and through the hour-long midday show starting at noon. So we've got you covered on TV, your Storm Tracker 21 weather app as well. Have a great rest of this Friday.